Yo, what up, though? Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment. Quasi been doing a good job in this past free agency, man. He brought a lot of good defensive players to the Minnesota Vikings. I can't say that. But the Minnesota Vikings still got a big problem on defense, man. And I don't know what the solution is, or they might have a plan. The Minnesota Vikings cannot roll out there with no Roy, no Phillips, no Tillery, no damn Butler. Like, we cannot roll with none of them players at the defensive tackle spot, man. Because the biggest person on our defense line right now is Phillips, and he weighed 307. The Minnesota Vikings need a big boy on that defensive line. I'm talking somebody that weigh about 330, 320, something like that. A big boy who is going to hold that defensive line in check. And the Minnesota Vikings right now do not have that defensive player on their roster, man. I don't know what the plan is. They might go get Aaron Donald out of retirement. That might be the Minnesota Vikings plan at the defensive tackle spot. But other than that, I don't know. Like, the Vikings did acquire pick number 23 from the Houston Texans. They might use that pick on the defensive tackle, man, because they know if they would probably wait to the second round, the D tackle they want will probably be gone. And we all know it costs more to move up on the draft, on draft day than it is before the NFL draft. So I feel like the Vikings got that pick for the Houston Texans to ensure they walk out this NFL draft with their quarterback and with a defensive tackle. That's got to be the plan. Or not, they might trade for the defensive tackle that's on somebody's roster already. You know, a D tackle that's like on his last year of a rookie deal or his second deal, and the team know he's not getting a new contract. So the Vikings might use a future pick on the D tackle that's on somebody else's roster, man. But other than that, I don't know. But the Vikings need a big boy on that defensive line, man. Like, we don't have no big boy and nobody we got confidence in. Like, ooh, he going to be an animal on that defensive line. Yeah. Ain't nobody running on us. Like, what? Like, all the new toys we acquire on defense won't even matter if the Vikings do not have no damn defensive tackle, man, because the linebackers will be playing out of the pocket. The DNs will be a non-factor because teams will run on the Minnesota Vikings. Then when they not running, they doing a play-action pass, and the linebackers is going to bite on the run because the D tackles ain't going to be there to stop the run because we ain't got nobody at the D tackle spot. So that's another reason why I think the Vikings might use that pick to get a defensive tackle, man, or they might trade for somebody. But the Vikings got to get somebody on that defensive line, man, somebody they can trust and somebody they know can play that defensive line spot and won't get pushed over by people, offensive linemen, man. We need a big boy on that defensive line. I'm not giving up on Roy yet, but Roy might not be ready to play a lot of snaps in the NFL yet. Sometimes it take people a little longer than others, man, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But do y'all got faith in the Minnesota Vikings trading up to get the quarterback of the future? I'm with that, though. But and use 2 fourth-round picks in a fourth round on a tackle, a defensive tackle, and we're going to say he going to start D tackles. Man, hell no. I got no faith in that. In that plan right there, I had no faith. I would feel better equating them with the trade for a defensive tackle before the NFL draft. Then I feel a little better. Like, oh, yeah, we good now. I know they're going to trade up now. But now I'm looking at like the Vikings might stick at 11 and let a quarterback fall to them and use that pick 23 on a defensive tackle. So, I don't know. I'm just giving up a lot of different ideas because I've been thinking about the Vikings defensive line. Like, yeah, we brought in some nice linebackers, DN, corners, but we ain't bringing in no animal at the defensive tackle spot. Like, we brought in Tillery, man, but Tillery is an outcast. Like, we don't even know we even going to get from him this football season, man. Let's be for real, man. But that's why I say the Vikings might trade for somebody, or they might just draft somebody in the first round, man. That's what I'm really thinking for real, man. Because ain't no way in hell Brian Flores is telling Quasi he is okay with the defense line as it is right now. I'm not buying that one bit. So I don't know what they're going to do, man. But the Vikings got to fix that defensive line spot. I'm not lying to y'all, man. That right there is a major, major concern for me. Nobody on the D-line, no big boy on the D-line. Like, no, we got to get that shit together, man, because we all know the NFC North love to run the football, man. And if we cannot stop the run, this will be a long season, man. And at the end of the day, we will be hurting our rookie quarterback because we put him in bad position because our defense can't stop the run. So every time the quarterback go out there, he gonna have to score a touchdown, or Sam, whoever the quarterback is. This will be a disadvantage for whoever the quarterback is for the Minnesota Vikings if we do not have a starting defensive tackle on that defensive line, man. Because teams going to be running down our throat all damn day. Let's be for real. And the play after pass is going to kill it because everybody in the secondary going to bite down on the run to help the D-line stop the run because we do not have no defensive tackles, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. What are the Vikings playing at the defensive tackle spot? I really want to know because I'm really lost. But y'all might know something I don't know. So please tell me.